You've seen Daredevil in Marvel Rivals, and suffice to say, this is not the Matt Murdock I remember. In most forms of media, Daredevil is shown to be a street-level character whose only real super ability is his enhanced senses. He also has peak human athleticism and can punch and kick things really hard. This is definitely not what we see in the game. He's shown with mystical or demonic powers and is portrayed to be fighting amongst gods and angels. And you're telling me he's just a really good lawyer?
How did you just do that?
I'm a really good lawyer.
Well, what if I told you that these powers actually did originate from the comics? Daredevil's powers in Marvel Rivals is based on the comics where Matt Murdock's powers come from the Beast, an ancient demonic god who resides in hell and is worshipped by the Hand, the ninja group of bad guys Daredevil is always shown to be fighting. In the Shadowlands storyline, Daredevil actually lets himself get possessed by the Beast, granting him mystical powers and is buffed to the point where he's able to take on the likes of Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. But Matt no longer becomes himself as he is corrupted by the Beast's influence and becomes a murderer. Daredevil's abilities in the game seem to resemble this portrayal, as we can even see from this panel. It literally looks like bro has just popped his ult. Anyways, in the comics, a bunch of shit happens after this. We skip a couple arcs, and in the Red Fist saga, Matt ends up dying, and he goes to hell to fight the Beast, where he manages to defeat him, releasing a bunch of trapped souls, with his own soul, however, being trapped in hell, where the story in the comics more or less ends there. But the Marvel Rivals Daredevil is a variant of Matt who did all that, but instead of the story ending as it does in the comics, we know from the game lore that after defeating the Beast, an immortal dragon named Ying Long was set free, who offered Matt a deal to absorb the powers of the Beast and bestow them to Matt, where he could then control and master these powers to become the champion known as Dizang, thus giving us the Daredevil, who possesses the Beast's demonic power and is a badass powerhouse we see in the game today. But let me know what you guys think of all this. Should Daredevil have these powers in Marvel Rivals?